Animal rescuers, what's the strangest thing you've uncovered about a pet's past? I adopted Leo from a woman named Carol, who was practically a local celebrity. She ran a small rescue and specialized in hopeless cases dogs that were too fearful or aggressive for anyone else. Leo was her latest success story. He was a terrified little terrier mix who cowered in the corner and flinched at every touch. Carol said he'd come from a horrible abuse case. She was the only one who could get near him. I felt so lucky when she finally agreed to let me adopt him. The first few weeks were tough. Leo would hide under the bed all day, but slowly he started to come out of his shell. He'd let me pet him, he'd even wag his tail, but something was off. His trauma was inconsistent. He was terrified of the sound of my keys jingling, but didn't flinch at a loud thunderstorm. He'd panic if I reached for his collar, but loved having his ears scratched. It didn't add up. I decided to install a couple of pet cameras in the house just to monitor him while I was at work. I wanted to see what his triggers were. I watched the footage the first night. Nothing unusual, just Leo sleeping on the couch. But on the second day, I saw something that made my stomach clench. Around noon, a key turned in my back door. It was Carol. She let herself in, holding a long, thin stick. She walked silently into the living room where Leo was sleeping. He woke up, saw her, and immediately started whimpering and cowering. She didn't hit him. She just stood over him, tapping the stick ominously against her hand, making sharp, hissing noises. Leo was petrified. She did this for about 5 minutes, then quietly let herself out. I felt sick. She wasn't a rescuer. She was his tormentor. She was the source of his trauma. She was keeping him scared to maintain her reputation as some kind of dog-whispering miracle worker. My blood was boiling. I didn't call the police. I didn't confront her. I knew her word against mine would be a losing battle. She was beloved, so I waited. The next day, I left for work as usual, but I was parked just down the street watching. At noon, her car pulled up. She walked to my back door. As soon as she was inside, I called the police. And I also called the local news station. I told them both that a woman had broken into my house and was attacking my dog, and I had it all on a live video feed. I sent them the link to the pet camera. By the time I walked back to my house, there were 2 police cars and a news van out front. They brought Carol out in handcuffs. Her face was a mixture of shock and fury. The news story ran that night. They played the footage from my camera, the hero of the rescue community exposed as a monster. A week later, I got a call from another person who had adopted a hopeless dog from Carol, then another, and another. The Carol's Angels Rescue is now permanently shut down, and all the animals are with real caregivers. Leo still flinches at keys, but now he sleeps in my bed every night.